And what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Tezos BTC analysis video. I just finished one on Icon, and I have kind of scheduled that, so all of that should be coming out today. But I feel like Tezos is doing something very interesting on its chart that I wanted to cover. Now, as a lot of you know, I am Pattern Queen. I pride myself in being Pattern Queen. However, I always play the patterns on the break. That is important. I cannot stress this enough. While I like looking at these patterns, I like looking for plays on the patterns, I always wait on that break. The pattern is not a pattern without the break. The break is what makes it. All right. So what I see over here on the Tezos chart, without further ado, without wasting your time, all right, is this beautiful, beautiful head and shoulders. Okay, you see it? There we go. And this orange diagonal is the neckline. I know a lot of people say that, oh no, this cannot be a head and shoulders. The line has to be horizontal. The shoulders have to be even, blah, 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 blah. They're not talking about the neckline being even. It's actually the price, right? The topmost part of the shoulder that should pretty much be sort of in line. And we have that here, okay? The neckline, however, can be diagonal. It can be diagonal, it can be kind of going upwards, sloping upwards, or sloping downwards. It is still a head and shoulders, but more importantly, guys, it's always that that descending sort of volume you want to see, okay, when it comes to a lot of these patterns. This is just the head and shoulders, but this is also applicable to a lot of the other patterns like symmetrical triangles, ascending triangles, descending triangles. The volume is, I feel, the most important part. Now, while we have this beautiful bearish head and shoulders playing out on the 4-hour time frame, to which its measured move, guys, points all the way down to, let's assume it breaks, well, in the next 4 hours. The measured move goes down to, what is that? Yeah, about 2,457 sats, okay? Now, that's the measured move for this bearish head and shoulders taking place on the Tezos chart. However, what I've mentioned in a lot of my past videos, when I look at measured moves, right, I usually smack a horizontal line like I did just now, and then I zoom out, okay, to see how price has performed on this line in the past. And what do you know, guys? I mean, look at that. That is not just the measured move, that is also a major horizontal. Okay, now question is, does this have any bullish side to it? Okay, now this is where, you know, price gets a bit tricky, because while this is what's playing out on the lower time frames, okay, if you just go onto your 12-hour time frame, something very interesting has happened over there. I'm gonna go ahead and clear these ugly ass friggin'. So as you can see on this 12-hour time frame, guys, I mean, just look at this candle. Okay, this was our last 12-hour close. This candle that we're currently on has not closed yet. Okay, now this closes in about 4 hours, give or take, but this was our last 12-hour close, and I think that was a beautiful, strong, bullish candle. I mean, this wick alone is what? It's 12%. The wick is 12%, guys. The wick. Like, that is a very, very strong candle, and we still have another 4 more hours on this one that we're currently on. Now, like I said, I'm just presenting another case to this because I think I had mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but I find that a lot of these alts, a lot of altcoins, not just Tezos, it's all sitting at like these major zones where it could even bounce. You know, I mean, they haven't broken some of the major high-level EMAs or MAs or whatever it is that they play off of. Now for Tezos, I have noticed that it trends well on the 6-hour as well as the 12-hour time frame. I'm actually going to get rid of that cloud. Let's actually switch on to our mango ribbon. By the way, for those of you guys who do not have the mango ribbon and who want access to the mango ribbon, just join the Telegram chat, okay? Shoot either me or Sean a PM, and we will grant you access to this free mango ribbon. Just come on out, join the chat, and just shoot one of us a message if you want access. But coming back to the chart, so yeah, this is the mango ribbon, and I have noticed that Tezos actually trends really well on the 6-hour as well as the 12-hour time frame. Now we are currently on the 6-hour time frame, and as you can see, since, well, the end of Jan, ever since Tezos actually started trending, it's never broken that 6 hour 21 EMA until now. Okay, now it's been trending very well, not just 21, every kind of touch on that 10 simple moving average has been a brilliant, beautiful buy so far. Like, you get a toucher, you get a pump, you get a toucher, you get a pump. But even over here, I mean, just buying the 10 simple moving average was a very, very high probability play. And not just that, it was very easy to manage, right? So when it comes to these kind of levels, guys, when you see a good level that, you know, a certain chart, a certain coin is playing very well off of, what I do when I see something like that, I just take the trade, okay? I take the trade because more often than not, it's so easy to handle the position, okay? I want to kind of zoom into this price action here. That one time when we did lose that 10 simple moving average around, well, 8th of Feb, right? Let's just go on and zoom into that price action. When you lose it, okay, when price closes under it, more often than not, say you took a bid here, more often than not, you actually get that retest. Okay, if you were wrong, you get the retest and you're like, okay, I was wrong, whatever. But you get to get out at break even. You don't have to take losses. If you find a major level on any of these charts, now this is Tezos, and I have noticed, now this is my observation, that Tezos trends well on the 6 hour as well as the 12 hour. Now this is for Tezos. This may not be the case for some other altcoin like, I don't know, ADA, right, or XRP. They probably trend best on some other time frame, I don't know, but this is Tezos. My point over here is that observe, identify the you know, the EMAs or the zones that they perform best on, and take your trades on that. Those are good trades, not just in terms of probability, but even in terms of management. Those trades are easy to manage. I always stress that. So right now, guys, Tezos has kind of broken that 21 EMA. It's given us the first sign of it wanting to, you know, maybe cool off a bit in conjunction with this bearish head and shoulders. Of course, price could very well make its move down. If it does break that, and if this head and shoulders does play out, we come all the way down to that 2,457 sat level. Now on the 12-hour time frame, like I said, this is not just the measured move, this is also a horizontal. And what do you know, guys, this is also the 55 EMA on the 12-hour time frame. And like I said, it trends very well on the 12-hour. Even if you notice the way it performs on the EMAs, right, even in its last run, it's been performing very well on the 12-hour as well as the 6-hour time frame. I'm not kind of traversing onto, well, the higher time frames because there's not too much price action there, but this is what I have observed on Tezos. The bullish case, of course, is, well, this is still the 12-hour. That 12-hour uptrend, I believe, is broken. I mean, just taking out that wick here, right? Let's just zoom into that price action. The 12-hour, we did make that low. While this is a bullish candle, guys, this wick, the bottommost part, right, the lowest part of this candle here is at 2854. 2,854 sats. This officially took out this wick right here, or did it? Actually, let me see that. Low. Actually, no, it didn't. It didn't. No, we missed it by like 10 sats. That's insane. But okay, so this one is kind of, this low is sort of maintained right now as the lowest low by 10 sats. But coming down here either way was bearish. However, the buyback was a rather bullish one. So things can swing either way. The level that if I was still in this coin now, unfortunately, I sold my bags around here, I believe. I think I sold it here according to my system. I said, okay, I'm going to take my profits here. So I missed this little run up, but I sold my bags here. If I was still in it, I would have my eyes on this 12-hour 21 EMA. Like I said, my observation is that we trend very well. Tezos trends very well on that 12-hour. So that is going to be my first level. I think that's the first level that everyone should be kind of keeping an eye out on over there, right? That 2,898 level, basically the 12-hour 21 EMA. If you're looking for something, of course, more immediate than this horizontal right here, right? This is like way below. What is that percent drop to the next major support according to horizontals, of course? That's 19% away from us. That's too much. But I feel like that next level that's yet to be, you know, contested is this 2,898 sat level, which is the 12-hour 21 EMA. So watch out for that, okay? Watch out for that. Observe how price is reacting off of that level if it gets there. Right now we still have about 4 more hours on the clock before we close this 12-hour candle. Could we make our move all the way up and close above that 10 SMA? Sure. I mean, this is crypto, man. This is crypto. Anything can happen in these markets. But if we do that, guys, that is bullish as hell. Okay, bullish as hell. I would not be playing any short side on this coin. Now, as you know, Binance, you actually get to take short trades on Tezos BTC on the Binance margin trading exchange. For those of you who want to learn how to do that, I have tutorials on it. I'm going to link it in the description as well as above, so you can go and check out those videos if you are someone interested in, you know, margin trading these alts. Guys, risk management is key in these things, okay? I don't want to baby on this, but just FYI. But right now, guys, this is the next major support level right underneath us, 2,903. This is the 12-hour 21 EMA. The daddy of all supports, quite honestly, is this 2,457 sat level, which is also in line with this previous price action dating back to, well, December 2019, right? The measured move for this bearish head and shoulders comes all the way down, okay, to that level, to that major horizontal, which is also in line with the 55 EMA. So there's a lot. But what is to note here, guys, is that if we break that 21 EMA, that 12-hour 21 EMA, I think price could very well make its way back down to this level right here. So you're looking at something like this. If we break, okay, then we come down. However, we could very well also bounce from here. So keep an eye out on this level. This is also going to be an important level. You want to make sure price holds that if you are someone who is bullish or who is entering a trade at this level. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you on Tezos BTC. I hope this helped. And yeah, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way, guys. Ciao.